so good. Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, she's back. That is right. Matter of fact, we've got some flowers for her to commemorate it. Look at there, guys. They got the beautiful butterflies, and then we've got, even says spring right there on the side. That's right. Spring is back. Yes. Oh my goodness. I was so happy when the sun came out this afternoon. I really thought it was going to be just a terrible, gloomy day the rest of the day. But it is the first day of spring. I see dandelions blooming in the field over there. Yes, that's why I've got these beautiful yellow roses today. Drinking some Coke Zero. Still delicious. I am so ready for spring. Are you guys ready for spring? It is gonna be 31 degrees. It's still windy. It has been a very, very windy week. I've been enjoying spring break this week. Took a few days off. Actually only planned on taking a couple days off, but you know, my granddaughter was down, Adelie. Spent 2 days with her. The first day we were at the Discovery Park at Shelby Farms in Memphis. It's a huge, huge park. I used to take Morgan there when he was little, and Gavin. Had a great, great time. Hopefully you saw the ramblings of that. I know the ramblings that are fun and family time and kind of stuff don't do very well. You like a little bit of drama, a little bit of action, if you will. Well, the video for tomorrow, the ramblings for tomorrow, is what we did yesterday, actually. We went to the Children's Museum of Memphis, and guys, it was amazing. I mean, it was an amazing, amazing time. Grandma Carol was with me, and we spent 5 hours there. 5 hours at the museum. It was a kids museum, so it was all kids activities. Wore Paw out. 2 days going to the park. Did you guys see me go down the slide and then run up the slide? I woke up with a little bit of a bad back, sore back. But I did go to the gym today to make up for it. I got to get this old body in shape. I got a lot of building to do on the ridge. You guys have seen all I've done putting up the solar carport so far. Well, there is more big, heavy lifting taking place. So a little bit of gym time today. So really I took 3 days off for spring break. Still putting videos out. Hopefully you watch today's video of the major problem abated. A lot of what it was the foundation to the barn house. A lot of people think that water is seeping in. That's not the case. We just got 9 inches of rain in like a day and a half. It was like 7 inches of rain just overnight. And because the foundation is so well sealed, and we've got that clay substrate, and it's packed so hard. Oh my gosh, they did a really, really good job of packing my foundation. That it just held water. That's how the foundation, how tight it is. I did open the crawl space access and the septic line just a little bit. Hopefully you watched the video. It was a pretty good video, actually. I got stuck in the mud. I did. I really got stuck in the mud. But I've got some cross members to put up on the solar carport. I'm going to be getting that tomorrow, and then we're going to go see if the bees are alive. This 31 degrees tonight, are they going to live through tomorrow? It's supposed to warm up. It's supposed to warm up tomorrow, and if it warms up enough, I'll get inside and see if the bees live. Because you remember, the one colony, Gunslinger, did not appear to have a queen. No queen means dead bees. I mean, they will die out very, very quickly. Fireball bees appeared to be doing fine, but you just never know this time of year. You know, if you don't feed them enough and there's not enough nectar, pollen's everywhere. There's tons of pollen right now, but maybe there's not enough nectar for them. So I'm going to open them up tomorrow again if the weather plays, and I'm going to get the rest of all the cross members done on the solar carport, and then, guys, I've talked to David from Come On Homesteading. Mike from DD5 is not going to make it to the ridge this time. But David from Come On Home, I know Elvis, David's coming, that's right. Some real work's going to get done on the ridge. that's what he's going to say. But I've got all them giant C channels 46 feet long, 6 46-foot long C-channels that got to get mounted. I've also got another project to work on, a gazebo, a huge gazebo that I'll need for the Freedom Weekend, and it's got 1,000 pieces that I really need more than 2 hands to put up. Oh, speaking of hands, look at this. That is a blood blister. Can you all see that huge blood blister? Pinched it on this truck right here, putting the trailer on, taking the Kubota up to get it fixed. I have not heard word back. She's not back yet. Maybe you thought the Kubota was back. No. And actually, there is something that's here. Well, it's not here on the ridge. It is the backhoe. That's right. The New Holland backhoe has arrived, and I have to give up the tractor to get it put on. It takes about 6 hours for them to assemble the backhoe, and then just to put it on, and then I want them to show me to put it on, take it off, and put it back on. So I'm gonna take old Blue up, leave it with them. They're going to assemble the backhoe, make sure the hydraulics are all okay, and then call me. And so I'm not gonna do that until I get all the carport done, because that would be bad if my tractor's not here and David from Come On Homestead comes to put it all up. That would be bad, wouldn't it? I know David would be mad if all he did was get to put up a gazebo. So many things are taking place over the next few months. I mean, really, a lot of major events are taking place. I've got to, I'm really to the point now where I need to get my electrical permit going so I can start working on the electrical in the power shed. Because once those solar panels go up and I've got the backhoe and I can dig the trenches and get the power to the solar shed, I got to have that wall up, I got to have the inverters mounted, the batteries in there, start running all the wires, get the electrical panel installed, and I got to have a permit for that in my county. So I'll definitely be, oh my goodness, these smell so good. Oh, they smell so good. Oh my gosh. Speaking of oh my gosh, my granddaughter was just amazing. She wanted to camp while she was here. So she said, Papa, can I stay in the Ridge crib with you? Well, of course you can. I had the couch bed all made up for her. She watched kids YouTube, and I watched Clarkson's Farm, and we just had a good old time. You saw her Tuesday night on the live. She was actually on my live stream. If you didn't watch that, go back and watch Tuesday Night Live on RidgeLife. That was a hoot of time. She sang and danced and did all kinds of fun stuff. She is just a hoot. She just made my heart sing all week. So many hugs and kisses for Pawpaw, and just Pawpaw, you're the best, and I love you, Pawpaw. We just had a really good time. We went and ate ice cream, and we had donuts, all the things that I normally, not eating because I'm trying to keep this girlish figure here. I know, Elvis, don't be laughing at me. Goodness gracious, Elvis. That rooster, I don't know what to do about him. I'm also making preparations to move. Not only move the Ridge crib, but to move Elvis and the rabbits. That's right. When I move up to the Ridge, they're moving up there with me. I gotta have my animals with me, Elvis is excited. I know he is. He's like, get these dogs away from me. I want to have a Premier One fence so I can just be let out and run around and do all that stuff. Once I get up there, I'll get a Premier One fence for them, and that way they can not just be stuck in the coop all the time. I know a lot of y'all will be happy to see my chickens and run around. I'll have the rabbits inside the Premier One fence too, so the dogs and coyote and fox and all that stuff don't get to them as well. I think that, oh my goodness. Don't lose the paper. There we are. Got to keep the flowers all party-fied. So let's see what else is going on in the Ridge. Okay, electrical permit. Got to get the Kubota back from the repairs. They have not called me yet. Still haven't got my dipstick for the beast here. They said they would call me back by the end of the day the other day, and it's been 3 days since then. So that's not the end of the day. And they said, you will hear from me by the end of the day. I'm just going to let them see how long it'll last. I might call them by tomorrow, though. I don't want to go another week without a dipstick, at least not the right dipstick. I've been watching Gary with his from Simple Life Reclaim with his roofing. I did talk to him today. I'll probably be going to help them with their standing seam roof. That's going to be coming up the 1st of April. That 1st of April time there, you'll see a notification from Simple After Claim of when the family is going to get together and start putting that standing seam roof on, and I'm expecting to be there as well. I'll spend a few days over at the 41.36, may even take the Ridge crib if I stay over there. I may stay with David. We'll just see what David has planned. You know, he starts ripping apart his cabin, I won't have me a place to stay. So that's totally up to David if I bring the Ridge crib or if I stay on Come On Mountain. I'm okay either way. So let's see what else we got going on. The gazebo, the solar carport getting finished, getting the power shed wall put up, start running the wires, get the backhoe in, start running the wires and water. I am looking at getting a single tine plow with a pipe feeder to tow behind the tractor, and I can lay all kinds of water lines and electrical lines long distances. So like when I put the new barn down there or paddocks and stuff, I can run water lines and have frost-free hydrants out there. So I'm thinking long term about where power needs to go and where water needs to go. That way, you know, I don't do something, mess it up, and have to redo a lot of work. I want to try to think ahead on these things. So if you give me any suggestions, leave some comments down below. I really like suggestions about how I should set up the Ridge. It's very, 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 very helpful. I am just amazed that we got this blue sky now. I got up this morning. Me and Adelie woke up. She was on the little couch bed and I was back in the little coffin, and it was dreary, it was cold. They had the space heater on, and I just thought it was going to be cloudy, gloomy, and windy all day. The wind has subsided a little bit. You can see it's not just blowing the flowers away like it was earlier, but it is going to be cold. Again, 31 degrees. I'll probably end up having to turn the water off the Ridge crib, but I'll tell you right now, all the trees are budding. The sweet gums and the maples and the Bradford pears with their blossoms everywhere, the tulip trees, it's just gorgeous. Of course, the daffodils are out, the dandelions are out, some of the, it's not purple clover, I don't know what that, it looks like clover, but it's not clover, that comes out. And of course, I had to commemorate it with some yellow roses. I gotta have some yellow roses to bring in the spring. So she's here, we're celebrating, and I hope you are ready. I know I've enjoyed this spring break. Now it's time to get back to work, and hopefully you're ready to watch me work. So guys, until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life. Woo!